Welcome to musicmoveit.com, and today I want to talk about trying to get your music placed in video games. Now, as we all know, the video game market is huge. So it would be nice to get your music placed in one, and it happens. Even with indie artists, it can happen. I have a few friends of mine who are indie, and they've gotten into games. One got into a pretty major game a couple of years ago, actually. So the key with this is, though, well, one thing to remember is it's not easy. You kind of gotta have an in, if that makes any sense. Now, one thing of advice, or actually, let me go over this first. There's different kinds of music for games, depending on the genre. Now, there's the kind where the game developer will, license music from indie and major artists, regular songs you might hear on the radio. That a lot of stuff like that is used in like a lot of action games, maybe like a Grand Theft Auto or stuff like that. And then there's like the not old school, but then there's just like the regular thing where you would compose music without vocals. That would be more like, just imagine like Nintendo games or something like that. And so there's different things like that. And of course, just thinking like a horror genre in a game, they would need background music, like almost like you would do for a movie. Because a lot of these games are so high quality, it is like a movie, the whole story and everything. So think of Dark Strings, things like that. So there's different ways you could go trying to compose stuff for video games. Now, you gotta have connections, because you're not just gonna be able to walk in somewhere and, one thing you can do is start at a lower level. Try to get your music placed in apps, games that are on the app stores or Google Play, things like that. Look these games up online, find out, who made such and such game, look it up, and cold call these people and ask them, who may I speak to about music? Who takes care of your music? Who's the music director of the games? Things like that. So that's one way you can do it. Another way is you need connections to do this. So I would suggest going to conventions. Go to like an E3 type thing. PAX, stuff like that. Go to those conventions and work your way around and talk to these people who are into making games. I mean, there's always some kind of rep there, especially with apps. There's, the developers might be right there. You never know. You can talk to these people. Bring business cards. Bring thumb drives of music with your info on it. Whatever you can think of. Do it and go to these conventions. That's one way in. Nothing is easy. Nothing is easy at all. So it's not just like a magic thing where, I'm going to send this to a game place and, no. You got to kind of know somebody to get into something like this. But it's well worth it because, it's just totally worth it. Of course, you get paid, exposure, all that stuff. So just keep in mind it's difficult, but start low and work your way up. It's going to be a lot of hustling. But if you're determined to do it, you can do it. Then conventions. I know it's expensive, but like I always say, you have to invest in yourself if you want to make something of yourself. Would you rather just sit home and wonder, gee, how can I get my music in games? Or actually go to a convention, save up your money, go to a video game convention, talk to these people, hand out business cards, do all that stuff. If you believe in your music, you believe in yourself, you can do it. You can do it. You just need a way in, a door. But seriously, let's start making real money with our music. Do this stuff. You gotta hustle. This is the way in. So keep that in mind. It's excellent. I mean, the way they probably pay you, you'd probably either they'd buy the track straight out from you. You can license it. There's many ways to go about it. It just all depends on the contract that you decide on with them. So, but it can be decent money. Try it out. You never know. Like I say, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Please. join me, subscribe to this channel, and I will be talking about more music industry tips and advice, promotion, marketing, publishing, all that good stuff to try to make you a better artist, musician, band, or whatever it may be. I want to thank you, and I will see you next video. Thanks for watching my videos, and I wanted to tell you about a few things. I'm going to leave some links in the description below, so make sure you take advantage of them. I want you to check out and download our ebook. It's a step-by-step guide to release your own music from start to finish. Check out the link below. It's called Release Your Own Music, a Step-by-Step Guide. Download that today. Also, Jango Radio. It's a streaming service like a Pandora, and they're doing a special offer with me where they're giving artists and bands 100 spins on their streaming station. You just got to click the link below. You can only use this link to get that offer, and you must be a new Jango user. It's an excellent opportunity to get your music out there to more people. Check it out, click the links, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.